Doki Doki Captive Heart is a Doki Doki Literature Club fan mod that is not affiliated in any way with Team Salvato. It is designed to be played only after the official game has been completed and contains spoilers for the official game. Game files for Doki Doki Literature Club are required to play this mod and can be downloaded for free at blah 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 or on Steam. By playing Doki Doki Captive Heart, you agree that you have completed Doki Doki Literature Club and accept any spoilers contained within, and you also agree that your love for Monika is infinite. Well, I wouldn't call it infinite, but we'll agree. Sup, it's Hallie. Welcome to Captive Heart. Oh, Team Schrader, This game is an unofficial fan game affiliated with Team Salvato. So yeah. Sad face, my review queue ran out, and I had to dive onto the subreddit to find some more stuff to play. So this was like one of the most recent releases as of this time of recording. So here we go. I don't know a whole ton about this mod, except apparently it's a point-and-click adventure of sorts, and apparently it also gets a bit dark at times. But that's all well and good. We'll just see for ourselves. What's in store, shall we? Let's go. That title screen was kind of trippy. I liked it. For the longest time, I've admired her from afar. She's one of the most popular girls in school. The guys want to be around her. The girls want to be just like her. Her name is Monika. While on my way out of school, there she was, her coral brown hair swaying with her every step. Before I knew it, I found myself walking toward her as if my legs were acting on their own. No, stop! Why am I even doing this? I have to go before she...
Oh. Hello, Hallie. What can I do for you?
Crap! Damn it all to hell! This can't be happening right now. I'm about to make myself look like a total idiot in front of one of the most popular girls in school. Oh, hi, Monika. Fancy seeing you here.
Well, this is where we go to school after all, right?
Oh, right. Please kill me now. Strike me with lightning. Have me swallowed into the earth. Anything to end my suffering.
I'm just messing with you, so relax. You're right, though. We haven't seen all that much of each other lately, have we?
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, you know, considering we've shared classes in the past. You don't remember?
Yeah, I do, but I just didn't think you ever noticed me, that's all. Monika giggles to herself. Did I say something funny? It looks like I made you laugh. That's my first victory of the day.
Of course I noticed you, silly. We even worked together on some group projects.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can vaguely recall some instances of working with her in the past. The only thing was that I was too nervous to ever really talk to her. The fact she's talking to me now so casually is boggling my mind.
Well, hopefully, I'll see you around more. Don't be a stranger, Hallie. If you see me, don't be too scared to say hello to me, alright?
Yeah, you got it. As Monika turns away to continue walking, I suddenly feel something come over me. It's as if someone else was controlling me for a small window of time. Monika, wait! She stops and turns on her heel to face me again. She looks at me somewhat confused. Then I end up doing something I never figured I'd do in a million years. I like you, Monika. Please go out with me. I feel my cheeks flush as I cover my mouth with my hands and turn away in shame. Did I seriously just say that to her? No. If anything, I blurted it out to her. I glance over at Monika, who's about as surprised as I am, her cheeks just as red as mine.
Wait, what? Hallie, do you mean that?
Please kill me now. She probably thinks I'm an idiot now, if she already didn't before. Well, it's not the worst thing in the world. I just humiliated myself in front of my high school crush, who happens to be super popular. That's all. As I turn away again, getting ready to run for the hills, I notice Monika smile at me.
Alright, Hallie. I know you're not the kind of person to joke around about things like this. You're very honest and sincere. At least, that's the impression you made on me anyway.
You really mean that?
Hey, I just said that.
I am briefly taken back by that, but Monika's laughter puts me more at ease.
Of course I do, Hallie. I value things like trust and honesty very deeply. Alright.
She closes her eyes and seems to ponder on that thought before opening them and looking right into mine intensely.
I can't refuse when you ask me so nicely, so the answer is yes.
Wait, what? I mean, wait, what?
Are you surprised?
Well, yes. I didn't think you'd accept my confession to you.
Hey now, don't sell yourself short, Hallie. I know you're a good guy with a caring heart. With that in mind, I'll hold you to that if you don't treat me right.
No, I swear. I promise. I want to treat you with love and respect.
No need to worry, Hallie. I was just teasing you a bit. I have to say, you seem to get flustered very easily.
Monika strides over to me as I'm trying to pull myself together. She then moves to my right side, getting close to my ear.
I like that.
And with that, I find myself falling apart again out of embarrassment and nervousness.
All right, looks like starting today, you and I are officially a couple. I'll see you later, Hallie. I have to get home before it gets too late.
Yeah, see you later. I wave to her as I watch her swaying ponytail disappear into the distance. In what I could only call a bizarre twist of fate, I am now dating the girl of my dreams. With her beauty and intelligence, she could probably run the world. With her natural charisma, I bet she really could if she wanted to. Well, we're just over 5 minutes into this one, we're already in it with Monika. It doesn't seem too shocking that she's so popular and likable among all my peers. Despite sharing many classes over these last few years, I never really did speak much to her. And the rare times that I have spoken to her, she always spoke to me nicely. That's not quite why I fell for her, though. I was immediately taken by her charms, as well as her positive and cheerful demeanor. Adding that to her already kind personality, and she's like a dream come true. I have to also admit that it feels as though she has an aura of mystery surrounding her, which also might have drawn me closer to her just out of fascination. Once I reach my house, I begin to wonder something to myself. Considering the aura of mystery she gives off, how much do I know about her outside of what she does related to school? How do I feel about her? Is this just some silly high school crush, or could it be something more? Well, one thing I do know is that I for sure like Monika, and I want to make her happy. I want her to keep smiling and never stop. Well, that's nice. I have a feeling it's not going to stay nice, but that's nice.
Huh? So it looks like the rumors were true then. Yeah. Monika's gotten herself a new boyfriend. I guess it was only a matter of time. It's only natural, right? Although I can't say I've seen him around our school very much. Him? Oh, I share math and history with him. Well, we don't talk very much. Well, in any case, hopefully these two get along well. Whatever happened to her last boyfriend? What was his name? Mark? Yes, thank you. I haven't seen much of him around. I didn't even know they broke up.
There's some idle chatter and gossip around me as I walk beside Monika. It's a Friday afternoon and classes have just ended. Today she invited me over to her house for some kind of surprise. I'm not one to ask questions, so I decided to go along with it. After all, who would I be to turn down a chance at spending time with my wonderful girlfriend?
Alright, here we are.
I feel frozen in place. I'm seriously at Monika's house. My legs don't feel like moving. Great. When I do want my legs to do their job, they won't. When I don't want them to, they end up moving on their own.
Come on, silly. There's no need to be afraid.
She suddenly takes me by the hand and guides me to her front door. I've never been to a girl's house before, let alone the house of a really popular girl. You can't blame me for being so nervous.
Alright, well, step inside.
I do as she says, and the reality of this moment hits me. I'm in a girl's house. Monika's house.
I haven't had anyone over in such a long time. Anyway, since you've been so patient with me, how about I tell you about my little surprise?
Oh, right. So what did you want to show me?
Oh, well, I'm not going to show you anything. At least, not right now. I just wanted to prepare a nice meal for you as a thank you for being such a great boyfriend.
Already? We've only been a couple for about a day or so.
Even so, I just wanted to do something special for you. I don't need any reason for that now, do I?
I suppose not. Well, you drive a hard bargain, but you know I can't turn down a gift of any sort from you, Monika.
Well, it'll take me a while to get everything ready. Why don't you go wait in the living room and make yourself at home while I prepare our food?
Is that okay?
Of course it is. I am the only one home today, so it's no problem at all.
Monika directs me to the living room and signals me to have a seat on her couch. Still a bit fidgety, I comply and take a seat on the right end of the couch. She promptly takes a seat on the left.
So, what kind of tea do you like?
Sweet tea, although I'm a fan of green tea and black tea as well.
Alright, I'll see what I have. If you don't like the tea, don't force yourself to drink it. Feel free to just leave it alone and I'll try and find something else for you.
Hey, well, don't trouble yourself on my behalf, Monika.
Thank you for being so understanding, Hallie. As I said, it's not often I have company over. Oh, by the way, how long do you think you can stay over?
I'm a bit startled by that question. It's at that moment Monika realizes her words could be taken in an entirely different context.
Oh! Well, I don't mean in a weird way or anything like that. I'd like to have ample time to make sure I get everything ready for you.
Well, considering it's the weekend and my mother's out of town, it's not like I have to be home by a certain hour. So I guess I can stay as long as I want.
Okay, good. I wouldn't want to leave you or want to have you staying out too late, though. Even if she's not here, I wouldn't feel right keeping you over and making your mom worry. So go ahead and make yourself at home. Just don't leave without having eaten my special dinner. I'm going to do my best to make sure it comes out great.
You know I wouldn't do something like that, Monika. That reminds me. What about your parents? Where are they at? Oh, man. You don't need the man. No.
Oh, don't worry. They're both out for today. Something about a business trip that'll take all weekend long.
She's rather dismissive about that question, but I don't want to pry or anything, so I just go with it.
Don't worry. I'll introduce you to them later. I'm sure they would love to meet you. Anyway, I think it's about time I get started on that dinner for the both of us. Like I said, just make yourself at home, and I'll get the food ready. You can watch TV if you'd like to, while you wait.
Monika gives me a cheerful smile as she gets up and makes her way over to the kitchen. A few moments pass before boredom kicks in. I decide to take Monika up on her offer to check out what's on TV. So far, nothing really interesting. Gentlemen, behold! This is Unicorn! Soon the Earth is going to be a part of me! Whoa! If this is a reference, I don't know what it is. Before I can fulfill my ambitions, I need a lot of transforming parts, you see! Just another rerun. My boredom takes a hold of me again, and I decide to get up and walk around a bit. Obviously not to go sneaking around, mind you, but to just get an idea of what the house looks like. I leave the TV on as background noise. I take a glance at some of the decorations on the wall, which aren't anything too fancy. I look around me some more. A clock on the wall, a calendar in front of me, it all seems like a pretty normal place. Then again, what should I have been expecting? Behind me, there's a fish on a plaque hung up on the wall. Wait, what? Never mind, maybe I shouldn't think about it too much. Maybe it's one of them singing fish. Against my better judgment, I wander into the kitchen to check in on Monika. The kitchen seems to be rather quaint as well. It almost kind of reminds me of my kitchen back home for some reason. Gosh, I wonder why. As I look around, I'm broken from my train of thought by Monika's voice.
Hallie. You know what they say. Too many chefs in the kitchen spoil the goulashes. It won't take me too long to get everything ready, I promise.
Oh, right. Sorry. I guess I just wandered over here out of curiosity.
All right. In any case, please don't wander around the house too much.
Oh, come on, Monika. What do you take me for?
I'm just making sure. The last thing I would want would be for a guy to be in my room. I don't have it messy or anything, but it is a girl's room after all.
I'd never do that to you. That's an invasion of privacy.
Glad to see we're on the same page then.
I give her a simple nod as I start to back away.
I just die of embarrassment if you started going through all my things and personal belongings.
Right. So can you tell me where the bathroom is?
Go all the way down the hall, and then turn left, which also happens to be next to my room.
Monika glares at me as if to reiterate her previous point. Right. Okay, thanks. I back out of the kitchen and make my way to the bathroom. The TV is still going as I make my way over to the hallway. I mean, it's not like you turned it off. I'm gonna kill all of you! We should be saying that to you, Galavian. Super Henkei Hyrule Force Assemble! This is a good episode, but right now I have better things to attend to. Besides, I've seen this episode at least 20 times by now. Oh, now we can explore. So let's see. All of these rooms are mysteries. I guess this is where we are now. And that's where we talked to Monika. There are the things I can, like, poke around here? So can I only navigate from room to room, or I don't know. I don't know. Let's look at the entrance first. We'll be cowards and look at the entrance. I'm not going to leave without having tried Monika's food first. Oh, okay. I see how it is. What's that, though? Huh? Anything? Nothing. Oh, fine. We'll just go see what this big room is. It's the hallway. There we go. Okay, so she said it was on the left, but it was also next to her bedroom. So I'm guessing this is her room, and we're not going to go in there out of respect for our dear sweet host. I proceed to the bathroom and take care of business. There's a lot of business that happens in the bathroom. As I'm washing my hands, I also take a moment to splash some water on my face. I think I'm feeling more nervous about this than I thought I did. I dry my hands on my face when I notice something caught on one of the drawers for the sink. I know I said I wouldn't go snooping around, but I'm sure she would understand that I'm trying to help. Upon closer inspection, it seems to be a torn paper scrap. What even is this? I decided to look it over for myself. I had a test in school today. Well, I guess this is Monika's font.
To the surprise of no one, I managed to do pretty well on it, like I always do. I am a very prudent student, after all, and I give everything I've got to whatever I apply myself to.
It seems to be a diary entry. I recognize Monika's pristine handwriting, so I guess this belongs to her. I turn it around and I notice something is written on the back.
At the entrance.
The entrance? What? What even is this? I should probably just ignore this. I know I should, but then my curiosity gets the better of me. I swear my curiosity is going to be the death of me, like in that one saying about the cat. The diary scrap seems harmless enough, but at the entrance? What could this mean? Is this part of a set of instructions, or a clue to something? No, don't be crazy. Fine. To end this crazy train of thought, I guess I'll just look around and prove to myself nothing is going on. Sure. But what about these other rooms? Like, can't we go in them? She told us not to move around too much, but she really only said not to go in hers. So let's see what this room is. You know I can't go there. Ah, come on. I don't want to go there. Oh, well, what's that? I don't need to go there. First of all, no. Second, why should I? Alright, I see how it is, MC. Well, we'll go to the entrance then. I look through the cupboards and pass over some of the slippers for guest use. There are some shoes lined up neatly in one of them, and they appear to be rather dusty. My eyes widen as I see what looks to be another paper scrap in one of the shoes. I take it for myself and read it over.
I love giving everything I can to what I love, whether it be my schoolwork or my extracurricular activities. A lot of the other things I love to do require money, though. I do get money from my parents, but mostly for emergencies. Besides, I don't want to rely on them forever. I have to learn to stand up on my own 2 feet, after all. Lucky for me, Megan offered me a part-time job at her uncle's cafe. Doing that just seems to add more stress on me. A little too much stress, if you ask me. Still, I need to have money on me in case I need any school supplies or clothes. This will be a good experience for me as well.
I knew that Monika was captain of the tennis team for school and that her friend Megan was her co-captain, but I didn't realize she was under so much stress. From the sound of things, I turned the diary scrap over, and sure enough, there's something written on the back of this one, too.
Dad's trophy.
Dad's trophy. This is almost starting to feel like some kind of bizarre scavenger hunt the more I think about it. Lo and behold, it would seem I've found myself caught up in it. Actually, when you use the phrase lo and behold, you don't have the W in it. It's like an old-timey thing where LO was a word. I guess I've come this far, so there's no point in giving up now. Thinking back, I did see that weird fish on the wall hanging there like some kind of trophy. Maybe that's the trophy? It's a fish. I guess we'll go. We'll be linear for now. Lock hands and assume Henkei Force Circle Formation! Go! Increase our power! Ugh, no, my dream is ruined! Come and help me! Somebody quickly! Get him! I passed by the TV to observe the large fish hung up on the wall in front of me. There's an engraving at the bottom of the plaque. Big Bertha. An obvious name for an obviously big fish, I guess. A bit too on the nose for my taste, but now isn't the time to think about it. As As awkward as this whole thing is, I inspect the fish from all angles to figure out what the clue meant. Here's the trophy, but now what? I carefully take it down from the wall, and as I do so, a torn piece of paper falls out from behind the plaque. Thank goodness I didn't have to look inside the fish. I take the paper, and sure enough, it's another torn diary scrap.
Unbelievable. I got yet another confession this week.
Oh?
Not to sound vain, but seriously, how many love confessions have I gotten this month alone? I often forget that I'm very popular among my peers. I didn't think popularity would lead to so much strangeness. Still, though, I do wish I could find the right guy for me. Even though I'm popular, I feel like no one knows me that well. I wonder if this guy is just looking for a boost in popularity or if he's serious about wanting to be my boyfriend. I just wish I could have an actual meaningful relationship with love, trust, and dedication. Is that too much to ask? I don't want to bother with anyone if they aren't going to take this seriously. I would feel better about the whole thing if I were already falling in love with the guy when he confesses to me. Outright saying I love you just seems like rushing things too much, especially when you barely know me.
But is this about us or someone else?